Hey guys! It finally happened. I had my, I think, 8th weigh in on Sunday, and I had lost 3 pounds from the last time that I attended, which put me at my 5% weight loss goal. So I have officially lost over 10 pounds with Weight Watchers in about 8 weeks or so about 2 months. And as those of you who have been following me know, that there was a good 3, maybe even 4 weeks in there that I was just pretty much stuck at the same weight. I wasn't gaining, but I wasn't losing. And as I mentioned in my last video, I did lose some inches though while I was stuck on that weight. So that was a good thing. But, that number is unfortunately kind of what I focus on more. And so I was getting a little discouraged by being stuck on that same weight for several weeks. But it is done with. I have surpassed that plateau, so I'm very excited about that. Everything else has been going pretty good. I've been sticking to the plan. I have a few days where I kind of cheat a little bit, but as I've mentioned before, that's what I like about Weight Watchers. I like the fact that I can have what I want to have as long as I take it into consideration with my points, and watch the portion control on it. Don't overdo it. And I figure that letting myself kind of, treat myself once in a while or cheat a little bit is really what ultimately is going to allow me to be more successful. Other diet plans or whatever you want to call them that I've tried in the past, that was kind of what the failure was for me is, I would give up everything and be on nothing that I really enjoyed for so long that when the time came that I allowed myself to indulge a little bit, I just completely overdid it and, failed to continue going back to, whatever the diet was. Now, granted, they also probably weren't the healthiest diets. The way Weight Watchers, focuses on eating your vegetables and eating your fruits and getting in all of the good nutrients that you're supposed to have and having the really balanced meals that you should be eating. But by allowing myself to kind of cheat a little bit once in a while and having those extra weekly points and using a little bit of those, it keeps me from, I guess, crashing. It keeps me from, if I want a piece of chocolate and I don't have it, don't have it, don't have it, and then one day I crash because I eat a whole bag of chocolate instead of just having that one piece, you know, it's worse for me in the long run. So with the Weight Watchers and allowing you to and allowing myself to indulge a little bit, I just have that piece of chocolate and, maybe it's a couple of points or maybe even a little more. But, I have it and the craving's gone and then I don't need it or want it anymore. So then I just go back to focusing on the good things that I should be eating. So everything's going good on that end. I did not, I think my last video was when I had talked about that I had gone to the gym the previous week and I was looking forward to going again. I have not been going regularly, but I have really bad degenerative arthritis and osteoporosis in my knees. And this last time that I went, I think I just did something wrong, and my knees have really been bothering me lately. So I've kind of just been laying off the exercise for a little bit, the heavy exercise. I mean, I've still been trying to get up and move around and be just generally more active, but nothing crazy. Trying to let my knees kind of recuperate for a little bit, but I plan on trying to get back into it. I'm just gonna have to do it real slowly. Maybe go to the gym once a week for a while just to let my body get back into it. So we'll see how that goes. This next week, actually on Friday, I'm leaving to go out of town. I'm going on vacation with my husband. So I don't know. I'd like to try to find a meeting where we're going to be and go, just to kind of keep me going and get that weight, put in the computer system and everything so that I've got it to keep track of. But I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not. I don't want to make any guarantees. But regardless, I can't promise that I will get a video made. I will be taking my computer with me, so hopefully I'll have a chance to make one. Excuse me. Actually, I was thinking, maybe it would be good if I can make one or two just about being on vacation and being with family, and we've got some other things going on that, it'll be a little bit more difficult for me as far as watching what I eat. I'm pretty much, for the most part, a creature of habit when it comes to my diet. That I have certain things that are my go-to meals, a couple different things that I kind of rotate through for breakfast, a couple different things I rotate through for lunch. Dinners are a little more varied because we like to try different things and cook new recipes and stuff like that. But during the day, it's pretty much the same for me. If you kind of go back and look through everything, I pretty much stick to the same foods. But being not in my house and out of town, and we probably will have some more eating out that we're going to do and things like that, it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge for me. So we'll see how well I stick to it, and how difficult it is and everything like that. So that might be something that I'll be able to make a video about, just to kind of let you guys know what's going on. I was also thinking about perhaps adding some videos. I don't know if it'll be a regular thing or just a kind of a random thing whenever I get around to doing it. But I was thinking about doing some videos that were maybe like kind of cooking with me type videos, where I pick a recipe maybe from the Weight Watchers website, or maybe it doesn't necessarily have to be a Weight Watchers recipe, but just something that's healthy and either generally healthy or lower in points on the Weight Watchers program or something along that line, and kind of doing like a cooking show type thing and have you guys watch me cook it, or you can cook it with me or something like that. But I'd like to kind of know what you guys think about that, because I don't want to do it if nobody's gonna watch it, or if nobody thinks it's a good idea. But I thought it might be a good idea, and there might be some of you out there who, I'll tell you, just a couple years ago, I did not cook. I didn't really know how. I mean, it wasn't that I would burn water, but I would, I, I could have a recipe and I could follow it and it would turn out great, but I wasn't the kind of person that would just go in the kitchen and throw things together. And I certainly did not enjoy cooking. I grew up in a family where my parents loved to do it, so I never really had to. So when it came time, and then when I lived out on my own, it was like, takeout or, ramen noodles or something like that all the time. I never really had to cook. So when I got married, and my husband liked to cook, so he always did all the cooking. But anyway, just a few years ago, I kind of got into it. I found some cookbooks that I tried out, and it really got me to enjoy the act of cooking. And I enjoy it much more now. But I know there's a lot of people out there who are probably the same way. They don't like to cook. Maybe they don't know how to cook very well. Don't really know of different recipes they could try that are healthy. And I don't know. I know sometimes it can get frustrating. Trying to think of new things to try. And so I just thought maybe it'd be a good idea. But let me know what you guys think about it. Send me some messages and make some comments on this video. And let me know if it's something that you might be interested in. And if I get enough people who say they might be interested in it, maybe I'll try one, and we'll kind of go from there. And if it fails miserably, I won't do any more ever again. But if it turns out good, or it turns out like something that everybody's kind of enjoying, then who knows? Maybe it'll become a regular thing, and it'll be kind of fun for me because it'll, force me to try some new recipes that we haven't done before, and keep along that healthy or low point, you know, line of recipes and stuff. So anyway, so let me think, or let me know what you think about it. And still going strong. So excited that I finally passed that 10-pound, or that 10-pound 5% mark that I was aiming at, and that it seemed like I was never going to get to for some reason. And hopefully, that's one of the ladies at Weight Watchers said that perhaps that's just kind of how my body works. It could go a few weeks losing a steady amount, and then kind of plateau off for a few weeks, and then lose again. So I hope not, just because I don't want to constantly be stuck at these plateaus for 3 or 4 weeks. But I'll take what I can get, right? Anything's better than nothing. And regardless, I haven't gained anything since I've started, so I can't be upset about that. But so anyway, hopefully, like I said, I'll get at least a video or two made while I'm out of town. If not, though, it will be a good couple weeks. I'll get back in town on the 21st, which is a Monday, so I will try to either make a video that day if I have time when I get in, or the following, that Tuesday, worst case scenario. So in the meantime, if I don't make a video, keep going strong and stick to your, points programs or your workout programs or whatever it is that you're doing. And I will talk to you all soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.